Welcome back to Car Craze. Today, we're diving into something that's got classic car fans and future-forward gearheads equally hyped with the potential return of the legendary Ford Thunderbird in 2026. If you thought Ford was done reviving its most iconic nameplates, think again. The whispers are getting louder, and while there's no official confirmation just yet, the rumors, renders, and expert predictions point to one undeniable truth. The T-Bird could be making a comeback, and it might just redefine what we expect from American Grand Touring. Let's take it from the top. The Ford Thunderbird isn't just a name, it's a legacy. First introduced in 1955, the original T-Bird was Ford's answer to the Chevrolet Corvette. But instead of going full sports car, Ford marketed it as a personal luxury vehicle. Over the decades, the Thunderbird went through numerous reinventions, from sleek two-seaters to muscle-inspired cruisers to upscale grand tourers. The last version rolled off the production line in 2005, and ever since, enthusiasts have been asking, when's it coming back? Well, now it seems the wait might be over. The 2026 Thunderbird, according to insider leaks and digital renders, won't just be a reboot, it'll be a complete reimagining. And here's what that could look like. First off, let's talk design. The 2026 Thunderbird is rumored to take on a bold, fastback coupe shape. Think long hood, wide stance, and short rear deck, all the classic proportions of a proper grand tourer. Early renders suggest that the car will blend retro cues with futuristic lines. We're talking sleek LED lighting, aggressive aerodynamic sculpting, and possibly even a modern take on the Thunderbird's signature round taillights. Some of the digital concepts out there hint at a two-door coupe with a liftback trunk, echoing the original while embracing modern utility. At the front, expect a wide grille, possibly illuminated or flanked by narrow, high-tech headlights. The hood could feature subtle power bulges, and the overall profile is likely to be clean and muscular. One interesting detail spotted in a few speculative renderings is the presence of butterfly or pillarless doors. While it's not confirmed, Ford could pull off a surprise here to really separate the Thunderbird from other GTs in the market. Now, under the hood, or in this case, potentially under the floor, there's a lot to unpack. The biggest question is whether the 2026 Thunderbird will be gas-powered, hybrid, or fully electric. Given Ford's recent F-push with models like the Mustang Mach-E and F-150 Lightning, there's a strong case for the new Thunderbird to arrive as an electric grand tourer. According to some sources, the car might use a dual-motor setup with all-wheel drive, pushing out anywhere from 480 to 600 horsepower, depending on the trim. That kind of performance would make the new T-Bird more than just a cruiser, it'd be a true GT, capable of going toe-to-toe with cars like the Porsche Taycan, Tesla Model S, and BMW i4 M50. Expect a 0 to 60 miles per hour time in the low 4-second range, maybe even dipping into the high 3s for a performance model. Battery range could land in the 300 to 350 mile zone, assuming Ford uses its latest solid-state or extended-range lithium-ion tech. Fast charging is a given, with 150 kilowatts plus capability expected, allowing a 10% to 80% recharge in around 25 minutes. That said, not everyone's sold on an all-electric Thunderbird. Many fans are still hoping for at least one hybrid or even internal combustion engine variant. A rumored twin-turbo V6 hybrid powertrain, similar to what we've seen in the Lincoln Aviator Grand Touring, could be on the table. That setup would provide strong performance with improved efficiency and help ease traditionalists into the modern age. Moving inside the cabin, the 2026 Thunderbird is expected to be just as much about luxury as it is about performance. Think premium materials like real wood, brushed aluminium, Napa leather, and ambient lighting throughout. This isn't going to be a stripped-down sports coupe, it's a grand tourer through and through. Tech will be front and center, too. We're expecting a fully digital driver display, a large infotainment touchscreen, and Ford's next-gen sync software, possibly Sync 5 or even Sync 6 if it's ready. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto will come standard, along with over-the-air updates, advanced voice control, and integration with smart home devices. A head-up display and customizable ambient lighting profiles will likely be part of the upper trims. In terms of comfort and convenience, the Thunderbird could feature ventilated and massaging seats, a premium audio system from Bang & Olufsen or similar, and possibly even a rear seat option, though most renders suggest it'll be a 2+2 configuration with limited space in the back. Expect a mix of suede, carbon fiber, and chrome accents depending on the trim level. Driver assistance tech will also be a major focus. Ford's Blue Cruise system, which offers hands-free highway driving, will almost certainly be offered here. Alongside it, you'll get adaptive cruise control, lane centering, blind spot monitoring, and automated parking. For a car aimed at long-distance comfort, semi-autonomous features will play a huge role in day-to-day usability. So how much is this modern Thunderbird going to cost? Based on what we know and Ford's current pricing strategy, a base trim with RWD and fewer luxury features could start around $55,000 to $60,000. A fully loaded AWD electric performance model that could push north of $85,000, depending on battery size, tech, and materials. Ford may offer several trims, perhaps a standard or select base, a mid-tier GT trim with more performance, and a top-end Thunderbird Elite or Performance Edition with all the bells and whistles. Special editions, like a limited-run Founders Series or a retro-themed tribute package, aren't out of the question either. So, who's this car for? Well, Ford might be targeting a new kind of buyer, as someone who wants the presence and comfort of a luxury GT, the innovation of an F, and the nostalgic cool factor of a name like Thunderbird. In other words, a modern grand tourer with soul. But here's the thing, bringing back the Thunderbird isn't without risk. Reviving iconic nameplates comes with enormous pressure. Just look at what Ford's done with the Mustang Mach-E. Some fans love it, others feel it diluted the Mustang brand. The Thunderbird, with its storied past and fluctuating identity, needs a clear purpose this time. Is it a muscle coupe, a luxury cruiser, a high-tech F Grand Tourer? Ford will have to answer that question carefully. That said, if they strike the right balance between style, performance, heritage, and innovation, the 2026 Thunderbird could be one of the most compelling American cars of the decade. We're talking about a vehicle that could rival the Germans in refinement, challenge the Teslas in performance, and carry a badge that means something, especially to generations of drivers who remember when the Thunderbird was the car you parked front and center in your driveway. So, what do you think? Should Ford bring back the Thunderbird? Should it be electric, hybrid, or gas-powered? Would you consider buying one if it delivered modern performance with classic design? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, we want to hear from you. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more automotive breakdowns, and ring the notification bell so you never miss a video from Car Craze. We've got a lot more on the way, from upcoming Fs to performance throwbacks and everything in between. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.